What are you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here with another video for you guys today. And in today's video, of course, as you can see, I'll be bringing you guys my week 6 results of my 0 to 100k challenge. Now, for those of you who are new around here, my 0 to 100k challenge is me trying to go from $0 made in January all the way to $100,000 made by December 31st of 2021. Now, as you can see by the title, we're halfway there, people. Yes, no joke. We've been on this journey 6 weeks and we are halfway there. We're over halfway of the journey. Now, of course, it doesn't mean you should click away from the video. I didn't want to bring a spoiler, but I did want to announce that, yeah, we're halfway there and I'm pretty excited. So we're going to dive into all my trades, what I did good, what I did bad, what I could have done better, what I plan to do going into week 7. We're going to explain all that in today's video. But before we do that, please, people, drop that thumbs up. These videos take time. I appreciate the support. It also helps with your algorithm, as you guys know. So yeah, drop that thumbs up if you can. Also, make sure you guys hit the red button if you're new around here for more videos like this. And of course, join us on this journey if you want. There's a community of people that are starting to get into this. So yeah, it'll be nice to see more YouTubers who are doing something similar. If not, just make sure you guys comment, drop that in the comment section. Also, make sure you guys share these videos with your friends, people. Let's help them get out to more people, help more people understand what exactly is possible in today's market, what exactly is possible in today's world, and just generally open people's eyes to maybe what they never knew they were capable of. So now that we've got all of that out of the way, let's look at this past week, because it was another week of ups and downs, a lot of emotion. Honestly, I really wish you guys could see every single day of this challenge, but you get a weekly review and I think that's more than enough. So just a brief recap of the week. So Monday, I was seeing pre-market, I'm seeing my notifications go up. I'm like, yes, it's gonna be a great day. I'm seeing everything up. I'm like, good start to the day. Tuesday, very similar story. Up, notifications going, this stock is up, that stock is up, 5%, 10%. I'm like, good, we're getting there. And then Wednesday comes along and I'm like, okay, first 2 days of the week, solid. I don't think I can let this slip. Wednesday comes along, everything's down. I'm like, what is going on? What is happening? Funny enough, Wednesday actually was not a down day in the market. Everything came back and recovered. Thursday now hits. That's when we took a horrible hit. Friday, same story, a horrible hit. But overall, we finished the week up. So I'm sure you guys are not too bothered about what day was up, what day was down. I'm sure you guys want to see the numbers, want to see the count. So let's dive into my phone and have a look at how the week panned out. Okay, so the exact number this week was $6,133.07. That was the profit of this week, which means overall we are $53,239.02 of the way there. So we only have another 47k left to make. And there are actually only 46 weeks of the year left. 46 weeks, 47k, that's what we need now. It's about $1,002 or $1,020, something like that. I need to make each and every week to get to this challenge by the end of December. Obviously, it looks like right now, the way I'm going, I'll get to this goal, maybe even before summer hits, but we'll see how it goes. Again, we've got a whole year to get this job done and that's the aim. So looking at the week, yeah, it was pretty good. As you guys can see, this is the chart. This is the thing. You've got to be careful with trades. I started the week strong. I went like this and actually my portfolio hit the highest amount it's ever seen. That's what happened this week. But as you can see, towards the end of the week, we dipped down. Like I mentioned earlier, Thursday and Friday, we just got smashed. And I'll explain why now. So this week, people, I actually tried to change my strategy up a little bit. I purchased shares of 4 different stocks all on Monday, so the very first trading day. And I decided then I'd buy those 4 different stocks, see how the week panned out before I made option trades and maybe even, bought more shares of different stocks. So interestingly, all 4 of the stocks that I bought were trading at less than $3 when I bought them. And you're going to see how they kind of panned out. So the first one, Zomedica, ticker symbol ZOM. I actually bought 1,000 shares at $2.38. Well, I'll show you how it pans out. The second one, Organigram, ticker symbol OGI. I purchased 1,000 shares at $3.27. The third one, Sundial, ticker symbol SNDL, and I purchased 1,000 shares at $1.13. And the fourth one, Naked Brand, ticker symbol NAKD. I bought 1,020 shares, also at $1.13. So you can see those are pretty cheap stocks, which is why I bought minimum of 1,000 shares of each. And to be honest, these are the ones that had the most impact on my portfolio this week. It's kind of ironic that, after I purchased them, there was so much fluctuation, but it was also expected. So all 4 of these I've now added to my portfolio and I actually plan to hold them long term. And those are the 4 stocks that actually made this week interesting. So let's just have a look at why they made this week interesting, because they pretty much all had the same pattern and that pattern was reflected on my overall portfolio. So to begin with, Zomedica. So I purchased it midway through the trading day on February 8th, which was Monday. It actually tanked heavily on Tuesday, but then it rose again heavy on Wednesday and Thursday. Organigram and Sundial, they both did the same thing. They both were bought Monday, it had a crazy day Tuesday and another crazy day Wednesday. Now, one thing I did not do with both of them is have a plan. I actually wanted to buy them and hold them for long term. So there was really no plan set in place. Now you guys can see, for Organigram, for example, hit highs of almost $6 on Wednesday. It's now trading at under $4. It hit highs of almost $6 on Wednesday. Yes, I bought it for $3.27, so that was nice. I almost doubled my money. But since then, it has tanked, and it tanked again Thursday and Friday. The exact same thing for Sundial. A very strong week. Had crazy gains on Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday, it tanked. Friday, it tanked. I mean, I'm still up with all four of these stocks that I'm talking about, but it just goes to show that, when you have a large holding in many stocks like this, that when they tank, your portfolio will tank. And sometimes it's maybe best to just buy it and sell 2 days later. Sometimes it is best to do that, which I could have maybe done in this case. Sundial actually almost tripled in value for me. And still where it's at trading right now, it's actually almost doubled, so that's okay. But again, I could have taken profits when it was at, almost $4, or I could have even sold some shares off, but I didn't. Now, Naked Brand, another one that had a really weird week. When I bought it, it kind of stagnated. Tuesday, still kind of stagnated. Wednesday started to really take off. Thursday, it started to do well for a bit and it dropped off. Friday, it dropped off. So those four all had similar kind of patterns. Started the week pretty well, and to the end of the week tanked. Again, it's reflected in my portfolio. Started the week well, to the end, tanked a lot. But I will also show you guys some option plays I made this week. So you guys might remember, Thursday I made a video about some different stocks that I was watching that day. There was 5 different stocks there. One of them was CRBP, and I did actually place a call option on CRBP, which was originally up. Unfortunately, Friday it dropped off, and you guys might know when it comes to options, if a stock drops off, especially a week before expiry, it can tank heavy. That's kind of what happened with my option there. I'm still going to hold it a little bit more. I have faith in it. We'll see how it works out. Palantir, I also bought a call this week on Thursday, right before market close. Unfortunately, Friday it tanked as well. That call also expires next week in week 7. And I also bought 3 other different call options for Aurora Cannabis, Gevo, and Zyme. Now, all 3 of these are placed further out. Gevo and Zyme are for March, and Aurora's for the last week of February. But we'll see how those play out. I'm kind of thinking that I got in a bit too early once again, but like I said, we'll see how it plays out. Now, I also want to briefly touch on the highest and lowest points of the week, because I did mention to you guys that my portfolio saw the highest it's ever been at. For a few hours, it was at the highest it's ever been at, and that felt so good. That was when I thought, you know what, I'm going to smash this challenge. Unfortunately, it tanked off towards the end of the week. So the highest it was at, I was up over 12K on the week. If I had sold off a lot of positions there, I would have been safe, but that wasn't my aim. It wasn't options I was selling off, it was other stocks. But yeah, I was up 12K on the week. And actually, funny enough, Thursday, right before market open, I was at my highest ever. And strangely enough, Thursday and Friday, my portfolio dropped, 8, 9K within 20, 25 minutes of market open. But both days it recovered, so it was fine. But it was a little bit scary, let's be honest. I thought I was going to come here and say, guys, I made a loss this week, which didn't happen, thankfully. So yeah, a mixed week, but overall we're up and we're halfway there, people, halfway there. We're past halfway mark. This is crazy. So it was a decent week. I don't really have a lot of complaints, but I'll tell you guys the things I could have done better. With the 4 different stocks that I bought 1,000 shares of, I didn't go in too early, so I did well there. Once again, with the stock options that I bought this week, I went in a little bit too early because some of them, pretty much all of them, dropped within a day. That's another reminder for me to be patient. Another thing I could have done better. Well, those 4 stocks that I bought and I'd seen, 100%, 200%, almost 300% with Sundial, guess what? I could have taken profits. I could have sold some shares off. And that is something which would have not saved my portfolio, but made the losses reflect a lot less. I think they're still dropping off now after market, but I think that I'll be okay because I'm holding them long term. I bought them very cheap. I didn't get in when they were hot, which is actually what a lot of people did. They got in when there was hot, when there's a lot of hype, which I don't like. Same things happened in the past week with GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, etc. But yeah, people got into Sundial, Naked Brands, OGI a little bit too late. And when it drops off like that, it drops off heavy, you lose a lot of money. Again, luckily I was in very early. So even though it dropped off heavy the last couple trading days of the week, I was still in on time. So that's fine for me. Now, some things I did good. Well, yes, obviously get into those 4 different stocks on time early, the first day of the trading week. It was good that this week I went in with a plan. I bought stocks on the first day and I said, you know what, the rest of the week we're going to sit out and wait. That definitely worked well for me. I think Going forward, I might do some similar strategies. Maybe the first couple days of the week, jump into what I see on time and then see how the week plays out. But of course, I don't want to jump in too early. You've got to have the balance there. Now, going into week 7, what am I trading? Well, I'll be honest with you guys, what I'm watching are 4 of the 5 different stocks that I was talking about on Thursday's video, with the exception being CRBP, of course, as I've already placed a traded option on that. Added to that, I'm looking at 4 different stocks, which I talked about on Friday's live stream. Now, I'm not going to mention them because I want you to go check out Friday's live stream. I did it just before pre-market opened. There are stocks there like GILD, but I'll let you guys go and see the other 3 that I talked about. I definitely think it's going to be another interesting week. You know, every single week in the market, it seems to be an interesting week, but we'll see how it plays out. I'm happy now. You know, over 53K made within the first 6 weeks of 2021. You know, I could never have dreamed this. It's been amazing. You know, a lot of the times with the money I'm using, it would take a year, 2 years to get that kind of returns, and I've got that in 6 weeks. So I'm definitely proud of myself. You know, I'll be honest, no matter what happens throughout the rest of the year, even if I go back down to 0, it won't happen, but even if it was to happen, I'd definitely be proud that I made over 50K within the first 6 weeks. That's definitely an accomplishment I can look back on and be proud of. So overall, thank you guys again for watching today's video. Make sure to drop that thumbs up, make sure to drop the feedback, and let me know what you guys think about some of the trades I made. Let me know if you invested in the same stocks. Just drop it in the comment section below. As always, be back next time for another video. I got some money to be making, you guys have got money to be making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.
Game.